between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Rebels will kick it away to start. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Georgia's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shot.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Garrison. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The offense changing the play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Smith wants to throw. Looking down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Under fire. Flushed out of the pocket.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush four guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time.
Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And how about the rough starts for these offenses? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going, both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Going to the run, it's Garrison. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. Quarterback making checks. They'll go up top on second and short. Touchdown, Georgia! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham, there's another stud there in linebacker U. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy.
Turning it on! Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off-play action. He's going to run it.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Now on first down from the 28. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Watkins. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Rushes on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. A little pressure on the coverage team there. Stop him at the 47-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Setting up the screen. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and just... it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He breaks the tackle. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lost one deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Rebels in the hurry-up. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw again. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs on them.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offense... They gave up 4 last week, too, so you needed some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
They boot it away on 4th down. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Garrison. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Oh, they're after him. He's got an open man. At the 40, there he goes. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Buys a little extra time. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got the back over the middle. He's brought down the 1 of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Complete to the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Motion from the wideout. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Quick release by the QB. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires on the move. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wide receiver going in motion. The receiver on a jet sweep. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. The Dogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the ground with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back has it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Smith wants to throw. Finds his man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Rebels racing to the line in a hurry-up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now on second down. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Rebels send out the punt unit. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. And the Dogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Pocket breaking down. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Has to get there to move the sticks. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
The defense comes up big time on the fourth down play, trying to get the stop, making sure he doesn't get a first down. The fumble, it's just the...
Oh, he's got some space. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. It's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Smith dropping to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And some room to work. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's fourth down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. He'll run for it. Jukes his way for more. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Rebels trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Great job by the back. Option.
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. To the air on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. And they will score! Touchdown, Dogs!
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. It's them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead. That gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
He'll step out of bounds at the 13, and that gives him a little bit more room. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Nice grab in traffic. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Corrals it at the 45. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Jet sweep to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Garrison. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running the red zone. It's Garrison. Breaks the tackle. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer. And it breaks into the open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Flying down the right side. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by 7 over Virginia.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped at the 13-yard line. The return after the interception has them in business. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Power football with the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here on 3rd down. They'll run play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Georgia looking to convert this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Right down the middle. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Smith wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has the first down.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game.
Turning it on! Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Smith dropping to pass. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got his man quickly. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Defense in press coverage. Send the tight end in motion. Looking for room. It's Hill. Jukes his way for more. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. And the Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Smith wants to throw. Punts it out of the air. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. His offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking to throw on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use his speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Rebels decide to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Oh, it's a reverse. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Now, a 4th down.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters.